Yo, we are back.
What's up, man?
Man, what's going on, Mike?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Man, I'm tired. I am tired is the key word here.
Okay.
A lot of work went into these last couple of weeks.
It's a lot of work.
I
When
am
you,
tired.
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work going into just being the boss in general. So
I guess so.
when you're the boss, it's a lot of work. A lot of people think that when you're at the top, you're the boss, you don't have to do anything anymore. But you actually have the most responsibility, buddy.
You know what was one of the best questions that I got during this brief hiatus because of work and mental health?
Yeah.
What exactly do you do?
Somebody asked you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, damn.
Wait, if somebody asked you that, just tell them a lot of things. No, just say I do a lot. Just say I do a lot.
No. I actually went through it. Was just like, yo,
In your 21 Savage J. Cole voice, a lot.
like this is what I do. And folks was like, so you important?
Damn.
Like, damn.
Bang. What Cole say, bro? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. I'm gonna need you to start popping out and showing niggas.
I was like, wow.
Of yourself, bro. I'm gonna need you to get on that. I need you to get on that pedestal, fam. Pop out and show niggas, dog. Just in case.
I mean,
hey, look, bro. Don't get. No, I want to hear that. I don't want you to get humble. I don't want to hear.
No, I'm not being humble.
I don't want to hear none of that humble shit, G.
No.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
being
Look,
humble. I'm
look.
actually about to go the quite opposite. I'm about to do like the opposite.
Like, I'm gonna need you to look.
The popping out, me popping out and showing niggas.
Pop out and show niggas.
The pop out is in different places now, Mike. The pop out is in different places.
Yeah.
So my popping out and showing niggas, the niggas who need to know are probably not in those places. So I'm straight. I'm good. I'm great. I'm straight. I be in places that I need to be.
But if you ever feel like you in that position, or you feel like you need to, like,
so if I ever have to come down, I will come down.
Do it.
But no, I was like, yo, I'm the director of content for Radio 1 and Reach Media. I oversee the editorial side of things on the radio side. Oh man. You do a lot, I guess. Yeah, like yes, I do a lot, but it's good. It's cool, man. So some dude, I think this episode 201.
Yeah, we haven't potted since 200.
Yeah, a much needed mental health break. I ain't even gonna lie.
For sure.
It's if I had to rate my mental health between 200 and probably this weekend, it was poor.
Okay.
There's been a lot going on. I will say, though, speaking of popping out and showing niggas, shouts out to my team. We had virtual meetings take place a couple of weeks ago. And hey man, I think we killed it.
Okay.
I think me and the team killed it. And then we had another one that same week, and me and the whole squad killed it. So then we headed to Atlanta, and I think we did very well then. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Some stuff I can't mention here on the pod.
Understood.
But if and when it comes out, oh, I can't wait. Look.
So look.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you. I was like, a perfect time to pop out and show niggas would be this upcoming weekend. You're not going back to Atlanta this weekend, are you?
No, I'm not.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there, fam. That's what I'm saying right there.
So unfortunately, Weso did not invite me to birthday bash. He said that because of the amount of special guests that's going to be on deck, that they didn't have enough room. But when I went to Atlanta.
So let me ask you this. So remember I talked about, I said I wanted to go down there possibly. I wouldn't have been able to get in. Huh? I would have been fucked, huh?
Probably.
Damn.
But then I get to Atlanta and folks is like, so man, we can't wait to see you next week.
How are you not invited to birthday bash? G? That's crazy.
We got to talk to Weso.
We're gonna have a conversation when we start. Well,
We got to talk to Weso.
yeah, we're gonna have to hit him in the
Yeah.
group. I'm gonna send him a text in the group. I'm finna text him in the group right now.
Yeah, text him in the
I'm finna
group.
text him in our little something. Me, you, and
Like,
we saw in our little thread. Tell him like, hey, bro, me and Bang, we popping out this weekend to Atlanta. We good?
because they show was like, yo, why you ain't coming? But I'm tired of Midway. I'm tired of that port. It's like me and that motherfucker is like on the first name basis.
I hear you.
Like I know them and they know me. I'm tired. I get to sit my ass down, and then in August I got to go to New York. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I get
But
you.
man, mentally, I'm getting back. You know how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Physically, I feel all right. I told you I'm back playing softball now on Sundays. So, the first couple weeks, body was aching. But now, feeling all right. Ankle feeling good a little bit. The pain doesn't last about a week after I play. It's like a couple days. So that's how you know that I'm feeling good, physically. And last week I did a little fast. I did a little fruit and water fasting for a couple days.
So all you just drunk was you ate
Water.
fruit and drunk water?
That was it. A couple days. It was something I wanted to try. Something just to test it out. I know, like, you need your protein and you need to eat vegetables and all of this shit like that. But it was like, I do 2 days. I seen somebody else post about it. One was talking about they was doing it for a week. I'm like, I don't know if I could do a week. I said, let me try it for a couple days. So I told the wife to, just get like a little like a mixture of kind of everything. I'm not against any fruits, actually. When it comes to fruits, I eat any fruit. It don't even matter. So, she had like I eat fruit every day, but I just haven't done it like breakfast, midday, end of the day, straight for 2 days. I actually was supposed to do it 3 days, but I end up breaking it. But that was because I went to the Brewers game in Milwaukee with my old man and my homie. We went to the Brewers game, and I couldn't go to the baseball. I was doing it, and I couldn't go to the baseball field and not get a beer and eat at a baseball game. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. So, but I ended up doing it for the next 2 days, and it was cool, bro. Like I could see the difference in doing it. Like you could feel a difference amongst your body. More energy. And, you feel a little more, get more, a little more pep in the step. So it was cool. Something good to try. I would suggest it. I wouldn't suggest it for more than a couple of days though. So, but it was cool though. I was able to last. My wife, she didn't last a day. She was gonna do it with me, and she couldn't last. She went to McDonald's after she got off work.
Damn.
Yeah. So, sorry. One of us had to be strong. But other than that, physically, I feel okay. Mentally, it's cool. Mentally, I'm alright. So I can't complain. Father's Day was this past weekend. Father's Day was cool. How was your Father's Day?
Father's Day was decent. It was decent. Some family stuff popped up, while I was gone and everything, so that was a little bittersweet. Yeah. But in all, like I got a real cool gift, a Google Nest.
Okay.
I got a Google Nest, so I can go over and look at what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Make some calls. I could look at Netflix on this bitch.
But
you know what I was thinking, Mike? And this just shows you, I guess you could say how old I am. But I was thinking about how spoiled my kids are.
Mm-hmm.
Because have you thought about this? Or maybe you might be too young for this yourself. But like the iPads and all of these tablets and shit, screen size is the same size of the TVs that some of us grew up watching.
Absolutely, bro. My daughter's iPad is huge. And she has one of the newer iPads. My daughter's been using an iPad since she was like 3 or 4 years old. And we've always like upgraded her iPads and stuff like that. She has one of the newer ones, and it's huge, bro. It's huge. So yeah, absolutely, fam. But does Trey have a phone?
Not yet. No,
So you have
not
how
yet.
old is Trey?
Trey be 10 in August.
Okay. So I think I think we was a little early with Nakel. We got Nakel the phone when she was about like 9, maybe 8 or 9 years old. 8, 9, maybe. So she's 13 now, so I think that's about right. So yeah, bro, spoiled to death, fam. Absolutely, fam. Like the technology and the iPads and stuff like that is it's a thing for the children, bro. But
Yeah.
it's just the key to it is though, make sure that like when they had an iPad, we kept the educational stuff on there, the stuff that she needed from school, like apps and stuff. Like we download those apps on there, so we keep it that way with that, and she gets a time frame of when to use it and when it's time to be over with. So it's balance, but absolutely spoiled, my guy. I didn't have my own cell phone until I think after I graduated high school. I used my old man's phone. The cell phone I had in high school, when I used to go out with my guys, my dad would give me his cell phone. So that's the cell phone I used, G. I didn't have my own cell phone until I graduated high school.
Yeah, this is the only number I've had. So I've only had one cell phone numbers, one cell phone character. Carrier until they sold it.
One number I've had. That was it.
Yeah, this is the one. Like, if you know my number, or if you have it stored in your phone still, it ain't changed.
Yeah.
You can still text me.
Have we talked about this? How many phone numbers do you know by heart? Like by heart?
Ooh. Miriam's, my uncle's house number that they had for years. My homie D, his mom's number.
Yeah.
Their house number. That's it.
Oh man. Well, you know more than me. I know one phone number by heart, and that's my wife's phone number. So if I was ever out fucked up and I had to call somebody and I didn't have my own phone, my wife is my only lifeline.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know Lee's too.
Okay.
That's 4.
Yeah.
But they're easy numbers.
My wife's number is
very easy number.
So that's why I know about heart. But I didn't know my mom's number by heart. I don't know my dad's number by heart. I don't know my brother's number by heart. Cell phones spoiled me, G. It spoiled me bad, fam. That's one thing a cell phone has done to me personally, and technology has done to me. It's like you said, like goes right on back to being spoiled. It has spoiled me to the point where I don't even think to like, I need to learn everybody's phone number just in case I'm in a situation where like, hey, I need to use your phone number, guy. So I need to call my so-and-so. And I can only call my wife. And my wife doesn't answer numbers that she don't recognize. Now, if I call her multiple times, she'll end up answering whoever I'm calling from. But I'm just saying, though, in a situation where she's not available, I'm fucked. 911 is the only number I know by heart after that. That's it.
Damn.
So I'm spoiled by the technology, and I need to do better.
Man, guess what I did this week?
Yeah.
Or last week? I beat the Simpsons game.
On
arcade.
Okay. No, I'm saying, what do you play that on? Like, what do you mean?
We was at an arcade. We
was
at an arcade in Atlanta.
Okay.
So during our programming meetings, 300, shouts out to 300 Entertainment, they had rented out Slingshot in Atlanta for us. And they gave us cards. And we was playing the card, like we was playing the Simpsons game. I saw the Simpsons game. I was like, oh, I'm over here. Because if we got unlimited shit, I ain't never beat this game. I've gotten close.
Yeah.
Never beat this game. Shouts out to my boss. We played the Simpsons joint and we beat that motherfucker. I felt so accomplished. I felt like I won the Super Bowl. Because if you ever played that arcade game, you know that's a very fun arcade game. One of the best of all time. But it's hard to win it. And I wouldn't have won it if I didn't have an unlimited card. I fucking gave up. So we just go, oh shit, there you go.
Yeah.
They end up beating that joint. Shouts out to Coach Mosey. She says, what is the right age to get your kid their cell phone? Mike, you said
Like I
you
said, I
gave
think,
Nikhil
like I
none.
think Nakel got her phone when she was. I think me and my wife got her a phone when she was like 8 or 9 years old. So I think it just depends, bro. I think it all depends. It all depends on your living situation. Do you feel like your child would need a phone? I don't even think when we got Nakel a phone, I don't even think she needed one. I just felt like like a reward for her or something like that. It was like she was using an iPad. She got so used to it, and you know how kids are nowadays. They You got games on your phone, you know.
Yeah.
They want to play with your phone. And I think as a parent, you just got so fed up with the child wanting to use your cell phone. You be just like, all right, just get them one. So I think it just depends. So I mean, you can't really put an age on it. I'm not gonna say. I could just tell you from my personal experience. My daughter, she had her first phone by she was 8 or 9 years old. So just
Yeah,
depends.
we'll start talking about it at 10. See, Trey's not the most mature
Okay.
kid. So I'm already looking at Trey crazy if he get a phone.
Has he asked you? Has he ever like brought it up or anything like that? Or
Yeah, he's like, you're not getting this motherfucker to play games.
it's like this is for emergency purposes only.
Right. This is for
Yeah,
if you're over John's house and you
absolutely.
ready to come home and you
Yeah,
just send a text or
yeah.
I mean, I guess for me, and this might sound bad, but if I see my son every day, why he need a cell phone to call me? Like me and Miriam are together. Like, we're not in a situation where we're separated or divorced.
How's his
So we ain't got to FaceTime.
how's his social life? He has friends.
Yeah, he got a couple of homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got cell phones, but
Yeah.
man, but like I said on the pod, man, these kids lame.
See, I think that's what I'm saying. Every kid is different. See,
Uh,
my daughter's social life is off the charts. She got
yeah,
so many friends, bro. They all got
but let's be real,
phones.
Mike. But let's be real. Let's be real, Mike.
Yeah,
Let's take an honest assessment of our kids, Mike.
yeah.
Do you look at your kids and be like, man, y'all lame as hell?
Oh, absolutely.
See,
But
yeah, lame ass kids.
they lame, but also it's like they girls too. See, you got all boys,
They
so
lame
it's
as hell.
easier to say
Like
they lame. G, you know what I'm
me and
saying? Like
Miriam be talking about our kids to their face. Get your lame ass up out of here. Like we
that's
will heat
crazy.
our kids.
Yeah.
Like we try to prepare our kids for the real world.
Mhm.
When they get to a certain age and folks start, talking shit. And
Yeah.
you got to talk shit back.
Oh
I
yeah.
need Trey to be prepared. Right now, he ain't prepared.
Yeah.
He was talking about one kid in his class that was messing with him. And I was like, man, he that nigga. He got a weird ass name. You should be talking shit.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Sometimes the ignorant genes don't fall to the child, man. Don't fall to your seed. And that's okay. That's all right. That ain't bad. He probably didn't take the ignorant gene from you, man. That's all. Or he hasn't
I
grown into
just
it yet.
Man, I just hope he grow into it. Like, I don't want my kid to be the class clown because I wasn't the class clown. But I need him to be able to verbally and physically protect himself.
There you go. I get it. I get
When
it.
the session comes, man, you got to be ready.
You
If
gotta
you
be
ain't
ready for the
ready,
heat. Gotta
fam,
get
that's
ready for the
rap.
roasting session.
Well, you need to, kids, y'all need to understand one bad session could mess it up for you for a long time.
Yeah.
You could be good until that one day you slip and get caught, and somebody heat your ass, and you done for the rest of the year. Like for the rest of the school year,
Yeah.
you are done. You got to wait till the 6th grade to get your joints off.
Crazy.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
The clown that has everything, and then all of a sudden he get caught slipping on the wrong day. He can't talk about nobody until the 6th grade. And then you got to come corrected. You've been like, you get your school clothes out.
Yeah.
You get your jokes ready. I'm eating all these niggas in the 6th grade. You fuck up, it's a rap. I don't want that for Trey, man. I don't want like some little kid, say some lame ass joke, and then he say, "I know you are, but what am I?" I don't want that for him. That's why I'm nervous. I'm nervous about my son. Do he has the capacity
Oh my God.
to protect himself in a session?
When will you be like, all right, he don't got it, so I need to? Are you do you want him to like kind of observe it from you, or just like inherit it on his own, or are you just waiting for it to kind of like just, he
Well, we
got
got
it?
enough people. We have enough people in our family where
Yeah,
between his dad, his cousins,
yeah.
me, he
That's what
got
I'm
enough.
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's enough to where he sees it, but you just
But
want him
can he
to.
implement it?
That's what I'm saying, right? You want him to inherit it himself and then take on that.
Can he implement it when it goes down? If he comes home, if he says John was talking shit,
Yeah.
if me and his mom say, "What do you do?" I want to hear him somehow roasted the shit out of his ass. Like, yes, son. Yes.
We haven't came across that yet. We haven't got to cross that yet, huh?
If he come home and be like, man, no.
Damn.
Get your lame ass up out of here. Get him off.
Oh my God.
But Dad, no, we're gonna have a conversation about this. You got to be able to verbally and physically take care of yourself, man.
That's all he need. He need one of them. He have to keep you all right. One little session where you gotta have one little sit down talk with him. Bang. I think he'll understand. He'll get it. He'll understand.
I hope so. Am I the only dad that feel like this though? Like,
I don't. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
Like, don't you want your kids prepared for the session?
Absolutely not, bro.
You want your kid to be prepared for school.
Absolutely.
That means the lunchroom too. You don't want, like, I get it. I get everybody want to be a great parent. Everybody, want their kids to be better than you and all that stuff. But you know what? You know what y'all parents got to prepare y'all kids for? The lunchroom table. Mm-hmm. The lunchroom table is very important to a child's development. All the stuff that goes down at the lunchroom table, they got to be prepared. You learn a lot of life lessons at the lunchroom table. You learn how to protect yourself at the lunchroom table. You know how to roast people at the lunchroom table. You learn all of your sports at the lunchroom table. Who got the flyest kicks at the lunchroom table? You find out who musty at the lunchroom table.
Very important.
Your free lunch session on
early life lessons at lunch.
At the lunchroom table.
Absolutely.
So if you come home and you crying because some shit that happened at the lunchroom table, goddamn.
You feel like
now I got to go to the lunchroom table and show you. Then I got to heat all these little ass kids. But then I'm the lame one because they're like, fam, you got on ankle socks. We don't even wear, kids don't wear ankle socks no more.
Crazy. They don't?
That's crazy. No. No. Trey was like, nah, nobody went on ankle socks, fam.
I feel like my daughter wear ankle socks. I have to check.
What the fuck did that change?
Like ankle socks is not a thing as a shorty. You can't be wearing ankle socks.
Apparently, I saw it on TikTok too.
That's crazy. Nah, bro.
Some black dudes like, man, did y'all know that ankle socks are out of style?
Fuck that. Stop. I got ankle socks on right now.
I do too.
Hell no. Now I have socks that kind of go up a little bit, bro, but I ain't never going off that. No, we're not going on that one, bro.
Kids will never know the struggle of creating your own ankle socks. Like, there's a lot of shit that kids that are not going to know what we know. Yeah. Like, I want to sit at a kid's lunchroom table and hear what they're talking about.
I don't even need to sit at the lunch table, bro. I didn't heard enough. I've heard enough to where days I've picked my daughter up from school and I pull up waiting for her to come out on the playground, bro. I've heard enough. I know exactly what's going on, G.
It's lighter than us though, right?
Hey, I don't know, Bang. I don't know. It might be heavier. It might be off another. It might be.
Mike, we've talked about on the pod how I grew up.
Look, Bang.
We're talking about me.
Bang. Look, let me. I've heard some. I done heard some shit, bro, for 5 minutes of kids being on the playground, bro. And I'm low key shook for my 13-year-old dog. I'm shook for her, But like I said, she's sociable. She got plenty of friends. She got friends at the school and everything like that. So I just hope that she stays in with the girls that she's friends with, and they all cool, and they just run in their little circle and whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's it, fam. I don't want them to be beefing with the other girl crew. I didn't think that. I've seen that 2 different girl crews beefing with each other and shit like that. We don't want that. But I've heard these conversations from these kids on these playgrounds, bro.
You ever heard Nikhil say this bitch?
No. See,
how would you feel? See, how would you feel
look,
if your daughter be like, this bitch?
Nah, man, bro.
The first this bitch with the handshake?
I know.
Are you gonna be like Nikhil? Or
Nikhil hates when I curse. So I know for a fact she would. I know Nikhil. See, Nikhil is she's shy. She's shy and she's like friendly. She's really friendly, bro. Nikhil wants to be friends with everybody. Nikhil don't want no enemies. She don't want to be. She want, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Fuck that shit, man.
But that's okay for a girl. For boys, that might be a little different. But for girls,
I'm trying to be friends with all y'all niggas. Like,
Nikhil want to be friends with
see, Coach, these shorties wear cruise or highs, fam. These kids be around here looking like Kerry Kittles.
They different.
These kids be out here looking like Lawrence Moten.
They different.
Elliot Perry, nigga. Like, they be around here hooping in short shorts and long socks. What the fuck? Like, literally looking like Elliot Perry. Just be around here cross niggas over with some long ass socks. What the hell is going on in the world? What the hell? See, that's what I'm talking about. But no, Mike, oh man, I don't know. I don't know.
I just texted Weso asking was we good. So we're gonna see what he said. I just want to see his response. And then what's crazy is too though, because I wanted to go to the bash. And I told you, I said I wanted to go. And I hit Weso. I'm like, yo, I might be down there. I'm good. He was like, yeah.
He responded, he said, y'all trolling. I ain't saying shit.
No, I'll talk. Let's get to the pod, bro. I'll get on that later.
All right, man. Speaking of a lot of stuff going on in the family, shouts out to the Boston Celtics. The C's got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The C's got it. Shouts out to Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, your finals MVP. Drew Holiday. Who should have won MVP?
I honestly thought Tatum was going to get it. I feel like Tatum deserved it. I think Tatum, he led in all categories, major categories, points,
all of them,
assists, rebounds. I thought it was pretty clear that Tatum was going to get it. So when Jaylen Brown won, I was definitely shocked, but not upset about it. Not mad about it. He deserves it. I mean, Jaylen Brown, he was pretty consistent, and it was good to see. Like, obviously, they didn't play great every single game, but it was good to see Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum both play at a consistent rate, in this like level right here, right at the finals. Like, it was good to see them both play consistently good, compared to how they played in what year was that, 2022 against the Golden State. So from then to now, it was good to see both of your superstars show up. And that's what you need. You need both of your superstars to show up to win. So I'm not upset about Jaylen Brown winning it. I'm cool with it. I thought Tatum should have won it though, but it's all good. But congratulations to the Boston Celtics. Gentleman's sweep, if that's what you want to call it, in 5 over the Dallas Mavericks. And honestly, I could just say that this finals wasn't competitive at all. No game was competitive. Like, we didn't get anything to where like the game came down to the last 2 minutes. It pretty much was blowout. They tried to make a push. Tried to make a push and come back, in the fourth quarter, and then after that, 4 or 5 minutes left for the game. The game's over. That's pretty much how every game played out. So wasn't competitive at all. Honestly, shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. Luka, Kyrie, they had a great season. They had a great run, But I mean, honestly, in all honesty, bro, I feel like when you really look at their run to the finals, bro, it looks fluky now. It looks more like a fluke of them getting to the finals now, just seeing how they played. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, man, it would have been cool to get like a Anthony Edwards Cat versus Jaylen Brown and Tatum, or would have been cool to, see a Jokic and Jamal Murray and them against Boston. Just to think that like those two would have matched up better against Boston, because I said when Dallas won and they went into it, I felt like they was outmatched. Boston is clearly the deeper team, and Dallas Mavericks didn't stand a chance. They didn't stand a chance from the opening tip in game one. So, hey, they end up scooping one up out of there. But other than that, though, Dallas, I honestly just feel like they didn't belong there. They belonged because they won. It wasn't a good matchup, though. It wasn't a good matchup for them at all. So it was easy for Boston to clear them in 5. But yeah. So that's my take on it. It was easy money for Boston. Boston should have won.
Yeah. The better team won. The better team was always the Celtics. I did pick Dallas in 7.
Okay.
But the reason why I picked 7 is because the reason why I picked Dallas in 7 is because Boston will give you a game or two.
Oh yeah.
And I think that Kyrie and Luka are good enough for 2 games.
Kyrie, for whatever reason, Kyrie is cursed in Boston. He's cursed. He hasn't won a game in Boston since he was traded from Boston.
Kyrie is proof positive that little shit
did work.
What's that shit that they
call
Sage? Yeah.
Yeah.
That Sage might have worked.
Against him.
It might have worked.
It worked against him.
It might have worked. It might not have worked for him.
Oh, it worked for Boston.
But he only won 1 game since saging. And he ain't won in Boston. That was in Dallas. So he ain't won the game in Boston since he saged that bitch.
That is crazy, fam.
He might have woke up some wrong ass spirits.
Man, bro.
You need to rethink that shit, goddamn it.
Look, yeah, Kyrie he didn't show up. Luka, at the end of the day, Kyrie and Luka, they didn't do enough. They didn't do enough to win. Their role players didn't do enough to win. You could see the inexperience amongst that team, and it showed. The inexperience showed, and them just being outmatched, and the depth of the Boston Celtics, they were just too deep, and they had no shot. So congratulations to the Boston Celtics. Congratulations to Jayson Tatum. I'm happy for Tatum. Happy for Jaylen Brown. Happy for Al Horford. Shout out to Drew Holiday. Damn, the Bucks didn't want Drew Holiday, huh?
Man.
Shout out to my Milwaukee people. I know a lot of people saying that if Drew was still in Milwaukee, that wouldn't have pushed the Bucks over the top, but I don't know.
That's the fuck it would have.
I find that hard to believe.
I find it hard to believe
that if you don't have Drew Holiday on your team, y'all are not, competing. Obviously, y'all had injuries and shit like that, but man, giving up Drew, bringing in Dame, just kind of just turned our team into a different team. So we'll see. But shout out to Drew anyway, though. Shout out to the Boston Celtics.
I think I would have gave low key. I would have gave that shit to Drew Holiday.
I wouldn't have been mad at that neither. Oh, it was a lot. I feel like if Porzingis didn't get hurt and he played at that level that he played in game 1, where he came out right off the bench and had 18 points. If he didn't get hurt and he would have continued to play that way throughout the whole series. And shout out to Kristaps Porzingis as well. He got his revenge on the Dallas Mavericks because we know him and Luka don't like each other. They don't like each other, right?
Yeah, that's just like it's fucking cold war over there.
They don't like each other. So I remember when Porzingis was in Dallas, that whole him and Luka experience, that was terrible. It didn't work.
I just thought about this, and if Coach Moses is in here, because he has a great basketball mind too. DG, you in here too. When have we ever seen European basketball beef? Like, which European basketball players was beefing in the NBA?
Oh man.
This feels like the first time I could think of it. Like, you didn't hear like Dirk Nowitzki beefing with, Andreas Nocioni.
Yeah.
Like, fuck him. Like, who Andreas was that Andre Bargiani, whoever dude name was that played for Toronto and New York? Like, was he ever beefing with somebody like
Yeah.
European?
This might have been the first
I
of its
thought the
kind.
players stick together. Apparently, they don't in this
They don't.
case. Like, is Luka versus Kristaps the
Kristaps
first
Porzingis.
European beef in the NBA?
Crazy.
Somebody need to find that out. We need to find like the Euro beefs
Yeah.
that's happened in the NBA over time.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was some behind the scenes shit that we didn't know. Like maybe, Arvydas Sabonis was fucking with Sharonis Marshalanis' girlfriend, but we didn't know that shit. But that
Yeah.
shit's gonna like come out like the top 10 NBA beefs, or like on the Vice TV show that LeBron and them got that I haven't watched yet because I ain't got Vice. But we need to find out like the Euro beefs. Like, but was Rudy Fernandez into it with another Spanish player? Like, was Rudy Fernandez and Manu Ginobili into it?
Not that we know of. Not that we know of.
They see each other on the court. They start cussing each other out in their native language.
Yeah.
All of the black players looking like, what the fuck wrong with them?
Yeah.
Like, who's the Charles Oakley of European players? See, it's stuff like that. We need to find out about European players for us to connect with them more.
Yeah.
Like, who is the Charles Oakley of European players?
Yeah.
Who was that European player that like just will walk up at half court and be like, I'll fuck you up. I fuck you up. Fuck you up. It's after game, locker room. Speaking bro. After game, locker room.
Oh my God.
Fuck you up.
Oh,
like what was Luka and Kristaps beefing for?
I would love to know, bro.
The ball?
I would love to know.
Like, hey, I'm not gonna shoot the ball as much.
Luka's still a kid though, bro. So a lot of people aren't fans of Luka's playing style. Some people say he's still ball. People say he's ball dominant. Hey, baby, Kristaps Porzingis felt like he wasn't giving the ball enough. And he probably said some wild European shit to him, fam. I don't know. It ain't like
it.
That shit.
Matter of fact,
Luka like to talk shit. So,
yeah. Matter of fact, Mike, could it be that this shit's just as false as apparently Jason Kidd, Jimmy Jackson, and Jamal Mashburn over Tony Braxton was?
Oh, so you said that they wasn't beefing at all? Wasn't no beef?
Hey, Luka said that ain't no beef.
Luka said they cool. They tight. They good.
He said it ain't no beef.
Yeah. I call cap on that shit. But hey, I could be wrong. I want to know Kristaps Porzingis. I want to hear his response.
Yeah,
I would love to hear his response to that.
We gotta hear something, fam. We gotta hear something because I really want to know what the beef is.
Yeah,
very interesting in how that looks.
But for now, Kristaps Porzingis is on top. He got the ring, so he got the last laugh. So shout out to Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah. Kristaps Porzingis was gonna die on that court, but he said I'm playing. I don't care.
Man, that fam got a new injury. And Kristaps got a new injury.
Yeah, them knees ain't holding up. I'm
glad it ain't even his knees. This is like his calf or some shit. Okay. Yeah, like a weird ass dislocation of like a muscle or a ligament in his calf or some shit.
Weird.
See, man, these kids ain't at the lunchroom talking about this shit, man. These kids is in the lunchroom talking about the latest TikTok dance.
Yeah, bro, that's the new day and age, man.
Remember, you used to get talked about for your basketball knowledge or lack thereof.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, damn, I missed a recipe. Speaking of the WNBA, speaking of basketball, transition to the WNBA real quick. Mike, I'm about to say something that might be very controversial.
Why not, Bang? Everybody else is saying controversial shit about the WNBA. Let's evolve ourselves.
Mine's is different than anything that I've heard.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pull up a chair. I feel comfortable in getting off this tape Because everybody's talking about Caitlin Clark this and Caitlin Clark that, and she's getting bullied and all of this stuff. You know what? Whatever. The conversations get on my damn nerves in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But Mike, I think we just need to admit that the WNBA is full of hacks. That's what it is.
This could be true.
The WNBA is full of hacks. Women are hacks.
Yeah.
I've come to this conclusion that they play great fundamental basketball,
Mm-hmm.
but they'll hack your ass. And that's the game.
Yeah.
Like, was Angel Reese's flagrant one, was it a foul? Yes, it was. Was she going for the ball? Yes, she was. Is Angel Reese a hack? Yes, she is.
Bang, let me tell you
And I
something.
think-
Bro. Yes, look. So look
Go ahead.
to your point. I watch a lot of WNBA.
Mhm.
Been watching WNBA for a while, and you are absolutely correct, bro. Women are hacks. I've seen even in college basketball.
Yeah.
They be hacking. They be foul. I've seen more women foul out of basketball games than the NBA players foul out of basketball games, bro.
And they just got five,
they get
right?
those. They get in the WNBA. They get 6.
Okay.
They get 6 in the WNBA, but they still be racking them up, bro. They be racking them up. They hack. So to your point, you are absolutely correct. So ain't nothing controversial about that shit. That is just actual facts. If you watching, and the Angel Reese foul on Caitlin Clark was a clear flagrant one. Clear.
Yeah.
Of course, it's
And it was a basketball
I think Angel Reese needs to be schooled on. Just because you're making a basketball play on somebody does not mean that it's not flagrant. If you flagrantly can foul somebody making a basketball play. Now, if it was a non-basketball play, then it would be a flagrant 2 and you would have got ejected. So let Angel Reese know, like, your case is that, it was a basketball play, so it shouldn't be a flagrant foul. It's a flagrant foul. You went right upside her head. So it's clear as day. And there are plenty of other fouls like that in WNBA, bro. They be reaching out like that. They be hacking. Aaliyah Boston, she's a hack. I've seen, but she's a great shot blocker, though. So in that sense, like she gets a lot of block shots, but she also hacks too. So I've seen it. So there's other WNBA players that hack as well. So it ain't no things. A lot of WNBA players that play good defense, but they be hacking. Shit, Caitlin Clark, I seen her almost foul out of a game. So 5 fouls in the third quarter early. Hey, like some hacks, bro.
Look, I was looking at the discourse again when it comes to this Caitlin Clark shit, and I was just like, yeah, they hacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what it seemed like to me.
Yeah, absolutely,
like,
bro.
They're not trying to hurt each other. That's just the way that the game is played.
I don't know, bro.
And I think you say what?
It's like when women. It's like when women fight. Kind of like when they in a fight with each other. It's almost like
women fight more aggressively than men. That's
when men fight. We trying to what I'm saying. We more like this, and we trying to make
niggas trying to be cool when they fight. Let's be real.
Cool. There you
some
go.
Niggas be trying we
to be cool, and then we making sure that we connect. Women are they just go fly, G. They letting their hands fly no matter if the shit's landing or not. It's gonna look crazy. So that's the same.
They be trying to hammer fist. They be trying to hammer fist and all. That's what the WNBA is.
It's the same way when they play defense.
I'm watching all of these Caitlin Clark highlights that folks want to throw out there when she gets touched. And I'm like, damn, I just watched the WNBA game the other day and Shorty just got clothesline. We really talking about this shit here? But then I'm just looking at the discourse and I'm looking at all this shit and I was like, these motherfuckers hacks.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way around it. They're hacks.
Yeah.
So why is Caitlin Clark special? Because she a hack too. All of them are hacks. Yeah. And I think if we understood that the women in the WNBA are hacks, the discourse will end.
Women,
It's just par for the course, huh?
women play defense like they fight. All right.
Yes.
The same way they fight is the same way they play defense. Wow,
A
this
lot of
hell.
games look like Detroit versus Chicago.
All right.
A lot of games look like Detroit versus LA.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit versus Boston.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that, folks about to be out here fighting like Larry Bird and Dr. J, but women play more aggressive basketball than men.
Yeah.
And in playing that, it's going to be some hacking involved.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what the fuck they think this is, but you're not going to take the free-willing play of the NBA. You're not going to think you Steph Curry in this bitch. These women will beat your ass.
That's what they own, huh?
Look, man, it don't matter who you is in the WNBA. I feel like anybody can get it.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about Caitlin Clark?
Yeah.
She a hack too.
Yeah.
We done seen a couple of clips of her ass just stinkingly throwing bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And Caitlin Clark just got to get a little bit thicker.
I said that. That was one of the things I said. I said, look, she just got to get a little more meat on her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get in the gym, hit them curls, push-ups, bench press, and she gonna be just fine. She'll be just fine, bro. Just fine. I'm ready for her to play. I'm ready for her to play against the Phoenix Mercury because I want to see what Diana Taurasi gonna do.
Nigga, Diana Taurasi gonna cook that woman.
And I honestly, and when Diana Taurasi said that shit about her, and said like she answered to like how she was going to transition to the WNBA from college, and she pretty much in a nutshell said like it ain't gonna be sweet like it is now, and she was right. The only thing I didn't like about when she said it, it was just how she was coming off when she said it. It just felt kind of like she was coming off as a hater when she was saying it, but I understood exactly where she was coming from. But yeah, when they play against each other, Diana Taurasi definitely coming with the clothesline.
Well, you know what? Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase what I just said. I'm actually gonna rephrase what I said because the pressure is more on Diana Taurasi than it is on Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
Because Lord, if Caitlin Clark come out there and torch that woman,
ooh, that's what I look. It's either go two ways. Caitlin gonna have a career night, or Caitlin gonna go 2 for 12, and she gonna lead the game with a black eye. That's it. We're gonna go one way or the other, because DT is gonna try to put her on the ground. Okay.
Matter of fact, I even got something better for you, Mike, because I don't know. I ain't paid attention that heavily.
Yeah.
Has Caitlin Clark cooked a star yet in the WNBA?
Nope. Like her big games, the big games that she's had so far, they've been against like the slouches, bum squads. She's played the Liberty twice already. She had average games. The game against the Aces was pretty much average. So she hasn't had like a lights out. She's only had like 1 30-point game so far this year, and that was against I don't even remember.
So she played the Dallas. She played the Dallas Wings. Aguna K over there.
Mm-hmm.
The box score. She had 21. Is 21 cooking in the WNBA?
That's respectable, bro. 21 a game. That's respect. 21. So let me see. Let me see, bro. Let me look at her box score, bro. I'm gonna look at the box score right now, fam. Let's see everything she's done. She had a 20 piece. And the first game of the season against the Connecticut Sun, she had 20. But it was a struggle. It was a struggle night, 5 for 15.
They got their ass kicked by the Liberty.
Liberty, first game against the Liberty, she only had 9, but she came back the next game and she had 22. And she shot 9 of 17. So that's respectable against the Liberty. Then against the Seattle Storm, she had 21. She shot 6 for 16. So that was and then she had a 30 piece against the Sparks. Sparks, they suck. And then she had another 20 piece against the Storm, but she didn't shoot well. And then she had a 30 piece against the Mystics, who was the worst team in the league. Shout out to Paige Beckers. Congratulations. You have been drafted by the Washington Mystics. So shout out to her. She had a 30-piece against them, and then she struggled against the Sun again, and struggled against the Atlanta Dream, and then she came out and she shot well against the Sky. 23 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, almost had a triple-double. So she hasn't had that game yet where she's cooked like one of the stars in the league. She hasn't had one of those yet.
Like, where's that? I'm good with the Angel Reese shit. I feel y'all, but I'm good on that shit.
We need to see her cook Kelsey Plum.
Yeah, I need her to cook somebody.
We want to see you. We need to see you outshoot Sabrina. You know what I'm saying? We need to see that. She's already played the Liberty twice.
Right. We need to see you go back and forth with a big name in the WNBA. We need to see Sports Center led off with them on the 30th. So they play June 30th at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, the Indiana Fever and the Phoenix Mercury.
Oh, yeah.
I need you to cook Diana Taurasi.
She got to cook Brittany Griner.
She in the career of Diana Taurasi, she gonna have all the respect. If she chef her ass up, the rest of the league gonna be like, all right, good shit. We fuck with you now. She'll be okay. She ain't cooked nobody yet. She ain't cooked nobody
She ain't cooked nobody yet. I agree with you on that. I'm with you. I think she needs one of those. She needs one of those defining moments where she gets the W and she have a career night, you know, against one of them star players, bro.
Yeah, when she do a podcast with the knuckleheads and Darius Mouse say,
who's the first person in
the WNBA that bust your ass? Like, I want her to be like, well, shit, my first game in the WNBA, Anike Agunike, she cooked my ass. Yeah. But who was the first person you felt like you cooked? Yeah. Oh man, I circled that. Diana Taurasi game. I ain't even gonna.
She has had to look when DT said that shit, bro. She had to circle that on the schedule. Like, it's got to be the one, bro. And it'll mean something too. Not only because it's Diana Taurasi, but also Diana Taurasi is playing serviceable basketball this season. Like,
she the oldest
42 years old, bro. But she's still out there balling. She's still out there balling.
Like, they average damn near the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, let's first say that. They average damn near the same thing. I know there was people in the there was people who looked at her not making the USA roster. And there was some people that was like, oh, nah. Look at Diana Taurasi numbers. They closely match that. Why she got to be on the game?
Look, man, Diana Taurasi.
There's some people like that.
Diana Taurasi is the enforcer. She is the leader. There's no way you leaving her off the team, G. Like,
yeah, I mean, no way.
like the whole Caitlin Clark USA conversation. I get why people want her on the team, and you know it's possible she could. But when you really look at the roster, G, who are you taking off, respectively, to replace? Nobody. You can't take anybody off that roster and say Caitlin Clark deserves this spot over you. You can't do it. It's not.
Yeah. What I'm saying though
and that's not even a knock to Caitlin either.
No, she said, according to her coach, Caitlin Clark said they woke up a monster. And she came out the next game and she wet the bed.
Wet the bed bad, bro.
She was supposed to come out that next game with a 40-piece.
40-piece, G.
Bitches, this is who y'all left off the team. Like, it's supposed to be some shit like that.
But she has plenty of time. She has plenty of time to do that, bro. She has plenty of time.
She got plenty of time, but she got to cook she got to cook
one of the players that's on the roster.
Yeah, she got to cook Kelsey.
You gotta cook. You gotta cook Stewie. You gotta cook Sabrina. You gotta cook Kelsey Plum. You gotta cook Asia Wilson. You gotta do something to one of them on their team, and then we get to start talking. Like, hey, all right,
hey,
all right, I see what we're doing.
Yeah, and I know all of these people that's in love with Caitlin Clark don't love the WNBA. They love the idea of Caitlin Clark, and I can tell you right now, I'm one of those people that totally understand why everybody's in love with Caitlin Clark. It's called representation. Mm-hmm. And if we was looking for representation in tennis, golf, when Serena and Venus got into the the joint we started watching. When Tiger got that, we started watching. Representation
Look,
matters.
I'm gonna say this.
So I get it. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
I get it. So I'm not one of those people that is stupid when it comes to why people are watching Caitlin Clark. And I'm one of those people that say, y'all just need to admit it. It's okay. Because the only reason why I was watching golf is because of Tiger Woods. The reason why I was watching tennis is because of Venus and Serena. I was not watching tennis when Zena Garrison was out there doing her thing. It was Venus and Serena, damn it. With that being said, they were cooking folks or cooked folks on their way. Caitlin got to do the same thing. And it might have to be white on white crime to kick this off. She got to cook Diana Taurasi. She got to put that woman on skates. Yeah. She got to score at least 30 on her. She got to have a pose like Good Times and all that shit. And SportsCenter going to lead off with that. And they're like, how do you feel about that? It's just another game. But she got to give a smirk afterwards. She got to cook Diana Taurasi. And once she do it, Diana Taurasi going, hey, she cool, y'all. She good.
She cool.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, respectively. And it's crazy you say that too. Like some people watch Caitlin Clark in the WNBA just for the representation of their skin color, and like that's all good and that's all fine and dandy. And I can't wait till like the WNBA gets more representation of us, and there's women in college right now that we can look forward to in the next few years that can bring in more viewers. And if it's only because of representation, that's okay. But shout out to players like, you know what I'm saying, Juju Watkins, who, you know what I'm saying, obviously is going to be one of the dopest college players ever and is going to make that transition to the WNBA. You got other players like Big Foe. Shout out to Big Foe, Flau'jae Johnson. I feel like she going to be must-see TV when she gets to the WNBA because she got that charisma, G. You know what I'm saying? She going to bring that charisma, that energy, you know what I'm saying, that LSU energy that she got. She going to bring that into the WNBA. It's going to be a great representation for us, you know, and it's just going to uplift the sport even more, bro. Just make the competition even better. So shout out to everybody that's out there that's casual WNBA fans and y'all watch Caitlin Clark because she's white. And that's okay. And that's all right. Because she's a great white basketball player. She's a great basketball player in general. But if you watch just because she's white and she represents you, and that's all right. Ain't no problem with it. It's all good.
Just admit it. Admit it. Don't lie about it.
Don't be in the comments like you a WNBA guru or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you are, you know. You just
don't lie. That's all I'm saying. Don't lie about it. Because the only reason why I was watching golf was Tiger Woods. I was watching women's tennis because of Venus and Serena. I forgot the black dude name who like went to Wimbledon in a final or some shit. I don't even know who buddy ass name is. I do know who Zena Garrison is. I ain't watched tennis because of her. Mm-hmm. Caitlin Clark, look, we know it. You ain't got a lot of kick it. Admit it. Yo, my daughter looks like Caitlin Clark. And I'm watching Caitlin Clark because she's a great representation of what my daughter wants to be.
It's all good.
Somebody be like, so why come you can't watch A'ja Wilson? Not saying that A'ja Wilson's not good. She is. But A'ja Wilson don't look like my daughter. Caitlin do. And I know as you as a black reporter, your daughter sees A'ja Wilson, she's probably going to be like, yo, she looks like me. Just don't lie about it. And just don't be a dick or don't be racist about it. Don't lie about it. Don't be racist about it.
Yeah.
Because it did start getting weird.
Yeah.
It started getting weird with some of the shit that they started saying. It's like Caitlin was like, oh, you can keep me away from that shit.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, it's definitely getting way past weird at this point.
It's getting way past some of these old niggas' bad times when it comes. But again, I don't blame you if you watching it because she's white. I don't. Because shit, there's a lot of shit I started watching because I saw a black person.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Billboard. Billboard came out with their 50 top songs so far. Mike, got another list.
Run that list down real quick. Let's run through that real quick.
All right, let's go through
Well,
this
run.
real quick. So, according to the list, the number one song, or at least because they don't have them numbered, but they have Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso,
I think I heard that.
um, Kendrick Lamar is on there. Now, like us,
Okay.
I think this is a lie because I know a lot of people that don't like Texas Hold'em by Beyonce.
I know a
As
lot
soon
of
as
people that do like that song though. That makes sense.
I mean, not to make a list.
Hey, you ever tell that bitch I got G's? You ever make a bitty
Yeah.
hit her knees? All right. Shout out to
Hey,
JP.
hey, met that
And
nigga.
guess
Met
what?
that nigga in
I'm
Atlanta.
JP. That nigga is funny. So you
That
say you met
nigga
him?
is yes, we met him in Atlanta. He's a hilarious.
Okay.
Before I'm gonna get to him in a minute. They got Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar like that on the list.
Okay.
Tinashe, Nasty on there.
Okay.
Keep going to see Beyonce, Bodyguard, Sexy Red, Get It Sexy on this bitch.
Okay.
21 Savage, Red One, Tim's, Love Me JJ. I like that song. The kids like it too.
Okay.
Glorilla, Wanna Be on here.
Okay.
Money Long Made for Me.
Now that technically came out last year though, right?
I guess, yeah.
That song
Future
came out
Metro
last year.
Boomin the Weekend. Still Don't Trust You. Cash Cobain, Fisher on there. Kalani at the Hours, Scissor Saturn, Willow, Big Feelings is on this list. Megan Thee Stallion, Hiss is on here. JP Bad Biddy on there. 4 Bats. Act 2.
Okay.
Some good representation on here.
No Drake.
But yeah, JP was at the meetings and stuff. That's a cool kid, man.
All right.
I mess with him.
Is he
cool
serious?
Dude.
Is he serious about his music?
Oh yeah, he's serious. He's underneath Rock Nation.
Really?
Yeah, it's a label that's distributed through Rock Nation. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know.
Buddy Ass is hilarious, though. He is hilarious.
Okay.
Just because he's funny, it makes me want to go listen to more of his music.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
intrigued. So.
And he's from Milwaukee. You know.
I didn't know that.
He's from Milwaukee.
Dang! Yep. Shout out to the Milwaukee fam, man. Y'all got y'all.
He's from Milwaukee.
Got y'all one right there, man. Shout
trying
out to
JP, trying to be the biggest rapper since Cuckoo Cow.
That's crazy. Shout out to him
out
man.
there.
Right.
But yeah, he from Milwaukee, man. Shouts out to them. Yeah, so I went to Atlanta last week. It's some stuff I can't say on the pod. But I will say this. If a song is released by a certain somebody, the allegations are going to all be out there. All the conspiracy allegations.
You just going to leave it at that?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yes, the conspiracy allegations are going to be out there, Jack.
Okay.
I was like, word, y'all really doing this, huh? Oh, boy. I told my boss, I said, man, we out here watching the conspiracy theory live and direct, G, at being created. I can't see no other reason for somebody saying, oh, word, for real? With that being said, though, you know who I'm excited about, Mike? Well, first off, Sweetie got probably the best song she's ever made in her life.
Out the 90 record?
No.
Oh, unreleased record.
She got we told them that
y'all heard a record. Y'all heard a record from her that okay.
90 sounds like a commercial song. Like 90 sounds like you can hear that shit on an Old Navy joint. You can hear that shit and like Mean Girls too. Like as they like dancing to a number towards the end of the movie and all that shit. But she got one with a Jill Scott sample, The Way.
Okay.
We were all like, yo, this is the best song she ever made.
Okay.
Y'all need to drop that as soon as possible.
Okay.
But Marsha Ambrosius.
Is she dropping or what, bro? They thought she got like a Dr. Dre produced album or some shit?
Yeah, she's on Aftermath.
Dude, is that Yeah. She got some shit.
Oh, she got some joints.
Okay.
She got this one joint that she played for us. I yelled out, "Yep, no pullout music on deck."
Oh shit.
Oh, she got some no pullouts, G.
Okay.
She got some leave it ins.
All right.
She
That's a
got
bet.
some not even no oh my bads.
Okay.
She got I meant to do that, and you let me. Yeah, the music got me.
Okay.
No pullout jams. I was not excited about a lot of music I heard.
Okay.
Skylar Blatt, I like her. I like her joint with Chris Brown. Um, Marsha is probably the one that I was excited about. Um, just like I said, Sweetie has one that we hope they release soon,
Mm-hmm.
and that joint is nice. It's the best Sweetie song I ever heard.
Okay.
Um, Outside of that, it wasn't really nothing that I heard that, like in years past, we went and I was texting niggas like, you ain't even get no text
Mm-hmm.
about somebody coming,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because it wasn't nothing that made me go, oh shit.
Okay.
Um,
Well, Kendrick doing his concert tomorrow. Hopefully, we get the Kendrick album in the next couple weeks.
Now tomorrow, I expect to see a number of surprises.
At the concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not saying I heard anything from anybody, just saying that the way it was insinuated, that's going to be a culture making moment.
Look.
Now, anytime we hear shit like that, you get let down. It's like, damn, I thought this was going to be
True.
bigger than that.
True.
But the one thing I would say about this Kendrick shit is I feel like this is his moment. This is his time. If I could compare this to anybody, nothing's happened yet, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I don't know anything. I've heard insinuations. I've heard that this is going to be big for the culture. It's a culture making moment. Mike, we were not old enough to process it. But go look at the Thriller documentary on Paramount Plus. And you'll hear them talk about Motown 25.
Mm-hmm.
And how Motown 25 was a big culture defining moment for Michael Jackson.
Okay.
That's what this needs to be for Kendrick Lamar on Juneteenth.
Okay.
He needs a Michael Jackson Motown 25 type moment that the culture is going to talk about years and years from now. He can't go up in there and mail it in. We need surprises. We need special guests. We need epic moments. This is just him. This is him.
Mm-hmm.
And considering what he did and where things stand now, this is his chance to take it, put the nail in the coffin over there, to end that, get that out the way,
Mm-hmm.
and to make a culture defining moment, Juneteenth in LA. It's a holiday out there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not just Juneteenth, but it's pop out and show niggas day. That's what he needs.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm ready. Just perform Euphoria and They Not Like Us, and we good, bro. And I know everything else is just gonna play itself out. I know everything else is gonna be monumental, but I need him to perform both of those songs.
Hey, you better get it out there. Oh man,
that's it. That's it.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's about it, man. So shit, end us off.
Some Dude Pod, rate, like, subscribe. Y'all already know, man. The Barbers Shed Network is where you can find Some Dude Pod, and any other place you get podcasts is we are there. Twitter at Some Dude Pod, IG at Some Dude Pod, Facebook group hashtag Some Dude Pod. I'm Mike B. That's Job Bang, man. We gone, bro.